Facebook ads, cold outreach, sales funnels. These are all the marketing hype and terms and business tactics I was sold when I was starting my business. But the reality is, like all of us, I just wanted to do what I loved and make a living off of it. And in this video, I'm not going to give you this sap story where I sell you something. I'm just going to give you my genuine and honest account of how I've grown my business and the tactics I've used in order to do so. So, where did this start for me? Well, there's a mantra which I've preached for the last 3 to 4 years, and that is great work reaps great work. You do great work, you will get great work. It sounds simple enough. It sounds a little bit like word of mouth, but I'm going to go a little bit more deeper into how I developed this and made it work for me. The first thing is, it all started when I read Ryan Holiday's Perennial Seller. This book has a keen focus on creating products and services which stand the test of time, which are invaluable to the market, so much so that even in a decade, 20, 30 years time, you still see these products out on the market. And I tried to think of my mastering as something like that. Even though my mastering services only accounts for an hour and a half in the experience of creating a record, I wanted to create something that people would remember and consider and hold in the highest esteem, not just when I'm doing it, but when they thought about mastering again. So, what did I do? I realized that my business can't be predicated on great content marketing and Facebook ads and sales funnels. It had to be predicated and was held captive to my ability to do two things. And that was my ability to improve my skill sets and quality as an engineer, and my ability to create great impact and experiences on my clients when I worked with them. So, what did I do? Well, to improve my skill sets as an engineer, I've done this for the past 4 years. I've trained like an elite athlete. 2 hours of every day is dedicated to some form of self-development or business development or some sort of development in my field as a mastering engineer, where I watch masterclasses from leading experts in my fields and other fields. I read books on a variety of topics. I love to connect with peers and other colleagues, both who are starting out at the same level as me, above me in terms of experience, and learn from them and listen. And from that, I get to grow. And by growing and researching and learning and testing myself and pushing my boundaries, I've been able to develop my output as a mastering engineer to unparalleled heights. I'm doing better work than I ever have, and I continue to do better work day after day. And what this has meant is my clients hold me in really high esteem. They end up referring me a lot more than I ever expected, simply because I took the care to be the best I possibly can and continue to do that day after day. Now, you can be the best engineer or as good as any other engineer, but that really counts for very little if the experiences and impact you have on others isn't a positive one. So, how have I developed that? How can I recommend to you guys to develop the way you create a great impact and experience for your clients? As funny as this might sound, it is to listen. And by this, I mean listen not only to the accolades and the praise your clients might give you, but be vulnerable and open yourself up to the opportunity for criticism. This is something I write out. This is an email here that I write out to my clients when I finish a project because I want to get better. And by doing this, I've developed systems and taken on negative feedback in a positive light in terms of they've given me negative feedback and I've thought about it critically and created systems so that way the experiences and impact I have on my clients is improved. Here's the email. I say this, all right? I want to have a heart-to-heart. How did I do on this project for you? If there's anything I can do better to serve the creatives I work with, I want to learn and improve for the future. Now, my goal is to make my clients' lives easier and happier. And that's what this email helps me achieve. Asking this question has given me invaluable insight into some of the shortfalls I have had as an engineer and as a business operator. What's important is to keep an open mind if somebody gives you negative feedback and be open to change and shift and evolve from it. Here's some of the stuff that's happened when I've sent out these emails. Here are 2 examples. I had multiple times people were complaining about my response to emails in terms of I would take too long to respond to emails. And I figured, well, I do about 50 emails a day. It's really hard to be checking my email all day, but people do deserve to know that when they're going to be responded to, or just simply have an idea of what my communication method is. So what I did is I set up an autoresponder. An email comes in, I let people know when I'm going to be at my computer next checking my emails, and also give them a link if something's urgent to schedule a call in with me within the next 24 hours. That was a pretty cool thing I got to develop by just being open to feedback. Another time, a client came back with negative feedback saying they were disappointed I didn't share their project on social media. And that hurt me because I love all my clients' projects. I share all of their projects. I'm not ashamed of any piece of work I work on. So I thought, well, even though I wasn't aware of it and wasn't my fault I didn't share it, I had to create a system to fix this. So now whenever I send my masters off, there's a link where people can access my calendar, put their release date on there, and that way I know when they're releasing their music and I can share it with my network. In summary, if you want to get more clients, if you want to grow your business, you have to focus not on your marketing, not on your leads, not on your click funnels and shit. You have to focus on the pedigree and quality of your service and product. You have to focus on the way that impacts your clients, their listeners, the people who surround them, because you want to create positive experiences and experiences which that are memorable for time to come. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button, share it, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take care.